Recently, I have spent a bit of time with the game YouTubers Live, and it has been a rather interesting experience. I mention this because in the game you can have friends drop by games they want you to record footage of or simply to review. Something similar happened to me with Combat Air Patrol 2, a flight game that just hit early access on Steam. Combat Air Patrol lets you pilot the AV-8B Harrier in a fictional conflict against the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, and it is a breath of fresh air when compared to the steady development of retro indie games or scripted first-person shooters. It is also a rather better entry into the flight game genre than DCS that requires an incredible amount of dedication, or the outdated and right now overpriced Strike Fighters 2 series. In fact, the asking price of Combat Air Patrol is not higher than you would pay for an SF2 game, but that does not tell the whole story. As I mentioned earlier, this game is in early access, and it shows. It feels a bit cheeky to charge almost $30 for a game where your airplane and your pilot are the only thing that feels properly rendered. But that is what early access is all about, and it also helps you to assist in the game's progression. At the moment, tutorials and a quick start mode are included, but the campaign mode is currently incomprehensible. Flying itself requires you to visit both the control settings and the tutorials. Neither is an easy thing at the moment. The tutorial seems to forget how to learn you to do the stuff, and it's simply experimenting that works. And since the Harrier is reliant on thrust vectoring, you need to take this into account with both your takeoff and your landings. Combat is at the moment simple, pretty much a point-and-shoot kind of deal, but it still feels immersive, even if the enemy AI feels non-existent. Mixed with the rather pleasant flying, it is not bad at all. Coming from SF2, I really like the air-to-ground and air-to-air targeting settings in the HUD. At the moment, however, I cannot recommend this game for the asking price unless you are committed to providing considerable feedback into the game's development. Buying it now for the price of a full game is not the way to go if you want to fly and fight right out of the box. A DCS module or a more arcade-style game might be more to your liking. However, the game has potential, and I'm looking forward to following its progress.